Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm in the town of Watkins Glen, New York. And today I'm going to go through Watkins Glen State Park and take the hour-long hike through the bottom of the canyon, or I think they call it a gorge. Either way, it's very gorgeous. And I'm going to stop at time to time, take some video, show you what it looks like, and I think this will encourage you to take this hike if you ever come to this part of New York State. So follow me along in this video. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. There are three entrances to the park. This is the south entrance, where the main attraction is the swimming pool. And here are the hours. There's a really long wading pool here for children, and the swimming pool, as you can see, is pretty large. That's a big pool. There are 4 lifeguard stands, and I see they're pretty active on the diving board here. Oh, that was a nice dive. In fact, they've got 2 diving boards. Let's see what this guy does. Here, a lot of diving going on. Nice pool. There's a lot of shaded and open picnic tables here, and there is the snack bar. But the only snacks they have is Lay's chips. Lots of ice cream. But a nice place here to sit and eat. Might want to bring your own lunch though. At the south side here, they do have a campground. There's the check-in office for the campground. This is what they call the upper entrance. So here from the upper entrance, which is right here, you can walk this red line which goes along the bottom of the gorge. And then when you get to the end, they have a shuttle which you can get on that brings you back to the parking lot here. So you don't have to walk 2 ways. And as this says, going down there will be hundreds of stone steps. I'm not sure how many 100, we'll see. There's also a route that goes along the north rim to see the gorge from the top instead of from the bottom. But I'm going to take the one to the bottom. Well, I didn't think to count the steps, which I had, but it did seem like a couple hundred. The trail follows this little creek along the bottom of the gorge. You can see both sides of the gorge here. It's a real nice trail that they've made here of stones that is all leveled off that you walk on. And this is what they call the hanging gardens. You see a lot of little baby waterfalls like that all along here. This one's a little more serious. And here I'm coming up on the first bridge. And here's the little diversion that takes you to the south rim. And look at this. Wow. That is a really narrow gorge. And I wonder where that much water is coming from. It's raining. And look at this. This is much more impressive of a waterfall, although it's still only a couple feet deep. Here's another good shot of the gorge. And you see the trail on the left there follows right alongside it. This would be a good swimming hole if you could get down there. I don't think there really is a way though. Here's the top of the rim, and here it all gets much more green. And here is a bridge where you have to cross as the trail moves to the other side of the creek. There's a look upstream, and across the bridge here is a look downstream. Nice. Oh, and you get to walk underneath that waterfall right there. Not only is it raining, but we got a waterfall here to dodge. And the further I go, the more scenic it gets. Well, I see I'm going to have to update my stairs estimate. And there's more and more and more waterfalls along the creek here. Here's a good view of the gorge wall. Well, you don't see many creeks like this, folks. And here is the tallest waterfall so far. So Lover's Lane is up these steps, but I'm going to follow along the gorge instead. Along the trail here. And here's another nice shot of the gorge. And here it gets a lot quieter. There's a nice shot.
Look with the sun.
Well, even though it's a bright sunny day, so far I've been pretty much all in the shade. But now here's a break where we can see the light from the sun. Well, that's okay. I wasn't planning on going down there anyway. And this is the first time I've got any stairs going up. Well, that wasn't too bad, but here we got more stairs going up. So this is how far I've gone up. I'd say most of the way up the gorge. Well, that wasn't bad at all on climbing stairs. And here, the end of the trail is going down numerous stairs. So here I am at the end of the trail, at the main entrance. And if you start here and then go up to the upper entrance, you're going to be working much harder going upstairs. So I definitely recommend that you start where I did, at the upper entrance, and then follow along, ending up at the main entrance. Taking me about an hour of walking. So there's the park offices. Here's the gift shop and snack bar. This is the main entrance. And the shuttle pickup is just right across the street there. Well, folks, that was a very beautiful walk. And I'm sitting here waiting for the shuttle to come. So I definitely recommend that hike. Good day, folks.